How do we get our client 40 new clients and 1,300 pre-registered users all before launching the project? Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Josh, and I'm going to be reviewing a recent case study for a client named Clarus. So Clarus came to us as a startup with pretty much nothing to their name. They had a huge desire and a phenomenal goal, and they realized that we could make it really come to life. So this client is a serial entrepreneur who has several successful tech-related businesses, but he saw the problems of the modeling business and had great ideas on how to solve them. So he came to us with one of these ideas, having thoughts, enthusiasm, desire, and the right budget to take the idea and really make it come to life. The client came to us requesting our team to develop a single-page website with a questionnaire for models with additional information about the company itself. So in regards to the request, he understood that he needed to check whether his idea would really be in demand, how many potential models there could be, how much users would be willing to pay for it, and whether this could be turned into a full-scale business. So let's get to the idea. Our client saw that the modeling industry seems to be underdeveloped. So businesses need models, and models tend to most commonly get connected only by means of modeling agencies, aka there were prospects here that still needed to be tested. The problem with modeling is that for an average clothing brand or online store, or basically any business that often does photo shoots, it can be quite difficult to find a model that meets their needs and budget, considering the fact that not every model of need should be actually categorized as a model, but can even look more like your typical John Doe. But we still had yet to test this. So the initial idea was to create a digital product that would bring together the models and the businesses that want to work with them. It was really a great idea, and we were very interested in being an influential part of this. So we came up with two options for implementing this type of product. The options differed in the technologies used and the cost of the project. So we found a way to develop the first version of the product at least 5 times cheaper and more than 2 times faster than the typical way. Of course, this had its limitations, but we estimated that this solution could work for the first 50,000 users. I think you'll agree with me that this isn't a small number for an MVP. Anyways, together we decided that if the idea gained thousands of users and the financial performance was satisfactory, aka they realized that they were able to pay enough for it, we would then return to the first technology option. The challenge we faced was to create a beautiful, convenient, and moderately functional MVP that will fully evaluate the business idea, financial performance, and needs of end users, and at times cheaper and faster than a typical solution. So not that easy. So what did this mean for us? 1, we needed to start getting the first sets of data as soon as possible, which we could then analyze, and it typically is beneficial to do this even before the launch of the first version of the product. 2, we needed to design a beautiful and user-friendly solution, the first version of the product, that would look like a game changer on the market right from the get-go. And 3, we needed to create a brand strategy and formulate promotion methods to get users from both the sides of the models and the businesses. But it's not enough to have a technical team like designers and developers to make an idea work. During our discovery phase with Clarus, we had discussions with the client and brainstorming sessions with our project team, and we came up with a solution in the form of 3 mini teams that should work parallel to each other on different aspects of the project's success. Team number 1 was focused on providing super fast solutions for market and user research, data collection, and analysis. Team number 2, our product team, had the task to design and develop the first version of the product. And team number 3, our strategic team. Their task was to adjust the path based on the information received and form a brand strategy. And guess what? It worked. Here's some interesting information regarding the path we chose. After super fast team number 1's first week of work, we got a mini website on Webflow for the project, which showed a lot about the project and gave models the opportunity to join by filling out a simple form far before we even launched. Next, we conducted several in-depth interviews with businesses that were major players and potential customers. This exactly is how we were able to understand their pain points and how these businesses compare models. Thanks to this, we understood what data we needed to collect based on this information shared. We adjusted the registration process in the design, making registration much more efficient down the road. Based on the information we received from these businesses, we immediately developed a new and improved and more functional form using Google, and then later Typeform in combination with Airtable and Make.com to automate and store data. From the very beginning of the project, we started working on the look of Clarus's brand accounts on social media. As a result of the work of the third team, we managed to develop a visual brand identity, partial verbal identity, and create template designs for social media. After the implementation, Clarus started to charge for social media posts where models could be represented by them, instead of just handing out free posts for each model. And when all of this was combined, they started to see outstanding results. What results? So it took us roughly 5 months to develop the first version of the product. Even before the launch of the first version though, we received more than 1,300 pre-registered models. The number of Instagram followers went from basically 0 to 3,000. Close to 150 subscriptions to Clarus Pro, which included paid posts, features, and more, and 40 new businesses registered for collaboration with their models. So as you can see, if you have a great idea, we can combine that with our expertise and not just offer you a great end product, but an end product that will bring results. With us, your ideas will come to life. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to see results just like this, reach out to us. Contact info in the description box below. See ya.